Hello, and welcome back to Super Midtier. So, here in Potionomics, we are getting very, very close to the end. In fact, this is actually something I was thinking about, and feel free to answer. When you get to the end of a single-player game, do you tend to get kind of lazy and cut corners? Because I do, and that's kind of where I'm feeling at with this game. I kind of feel that we're basically done. We got the potions we need for the final competition. There's not really much point in getting more money. So if I was just playing this just for myself, I probably would just click end day over and over again until we get to the final competition. Just end it. And then I would just reload the save when I wanted to go back and get the achievements or whatever. But since we're not going to do that, so we're actually going to try to get those achievements. One of the achievements is to get a tier 6 potion, or craft at least one each of all the tier 6 of all the potions, which the only one I'm missing is, where was it? This one, the Silence Cure, which I got some of those brewing right now, so when that's done, that achievement will be done. The other one I want to try to get is I want to try to get max relationship with one of the characters, which Mint we're currently at level 8, so we only got 2 left. So we'll try to max our relationship with Mint. The other one is get all the upgrades for the shop, which all we have left is basically another brewing spot, which we don't really need. We got enough cauldrons as is, but sure, just to get the achievement, we'll get it done. Don't even know if I'm actually going to bother opening the shop today. So first we're going to go to Saffron, because it should just be one more upgrade. Yep, okay, that's the achievement right there. So we got that. I'm going to go ahead and buy some more of these. Go to Baptiste, get some new ingredients. Most of what these I already got, but that's okay. I'm gonna go talk with Mint, see if we can rank up with her today. Wow, some of these look really good. That looks amazing. Talking to the Witch Queen. Ooh, that's a new fuel. I need those for upgrades for the cauldrons. Probably not even going to bother though, honestly. Again, it's what's the point? At least that's just kind of how I feel about single-player games sometimes, is that once I get to the end of the game, it kind of just feels like, okay, that's all well and good and all, but what do I actually need to do to get to the end? What is it going to take for me to get over the finish line? Because once you get over the finish line, that's it. Game's done. Don't need to do anything else. And if you want to do some achievement hunting, that's great. And like I said, I've said this before, but I'm not a big achievement hunter guy. I'll try to get some achievements that are not too far out of the way. I'll take little detours here and there, but I'm not going to go, okay, so if you go in a straight line like that, I would kind of go do a little bit of detours here and there. Not well, all the way over here and get 100%. I think I've only gotten 100% in a couple games. Alright. We have no stress, but this should increase our relationship the most. Mint is slightly apprehensive as she shows Sylvia a well-worn notebook. The notebook is full of stories, character profiles, timelines, all written out in Mint's neat script. At Sylvia's invitation, Mint selects a story to read aloud. It's a tale of two rival adventurers forced to work together when they're swallowed by a leviathan. Before it's over, the story gets surprisingly steamy. That's fanfic for you. I wouldn't share this with anyone but you. Alright, is that enough to rank up? It is. Yeah, so we'll rank up. I'm putting on a brave face, Sylvia, but I have been struggling. You know how it takes a lot to phase me. I always say, when the going gets tough, the tough shrug it off. Unphase. Remove a random debuff from Sylvia. Words to live by. They might be, but lately I'm having trouble putting those words into action. I don't really want to be here right now. Can we bail? What? Was that it? No, okay, there we go. Now I'm in my element. I can't believe I haven't brought you out here yet. And hey, 2 sets of eyes are better than 1, so maybe we can multitask. There's a particularly vicious stalking celery on the loose. Stalking celery. Yeah, you know, like celery, but toothier. This one's going around biting the heads off cute little pixies. We think it must be rabid. No sooner does Mint finish describing her quarry than Sylvia catches sight of something moving through the underbrush. It's small and green with an elongated stalk body, a mass of lush leaves atop its head, a row of vicious-looking teeth jutting from a gnash-like mouth. She has only seconds to act. I've got it! One side, Mint. Dang, look at you. Sylvia pushes Mint past and launches herself into the bushes. What a rush! Unfortunately, the celery is quick, and Sylvia has had very little practice launching herself into the bushes. Her prey slips away, and she is to rely on Mint to lift her out of the shrubs. But it's not a total loss. Mint looks over her injuries, running her fingers lightly over Sylvia's arms. Their eyes lock, and Mint smiles bashfully. Those are some impressive reflexes, Sylvia. I admire your boldness. I didn't quite stick the landing. Sometimes you have to leap before you look. After all, I'm here to catch you, right? Let's keep looking. Whoever nabs this thing gets a reward. And scores points for the guild. I could use a win. My quest took a turn for the worse. What happened? I found another artifact. A cloak this time. The Cloak of Whispers. Sounds spooky. Talking vestments are always a little spooky. The cloak is supposed to boost your stealth. When you put the hood up, it whispers secrets into your ear. Stuff like the location of nearby enemies and secret doors, but when I wore it... Sylvia, it was so mean. It told me that I don't belong in the guild, that I'm not good enough. That's obviously not true. True or not, it's a super rude thing to say. How dare that piece of clothing? So I might have set it on fire, burned the stupid thing to ash. Okay, I don't really play Dungeons and Dragons, but from what I've seen stories of from like YouTube videos and stuff, that sounds like it would be a great like magic artifact for like to give players. Like it's a cloak of secrets, but it actually just it just tells you like really mean stuff to like try to like tear the party apart. That actually would be kind of interesting. It's like everyone secretly thinks that you're the bad guy who's like, or everyone secretly thinks like you're a spy who's like out to undermine everyone. Or, yeah, that thing that you do that you think is really cool, everyone thinks you're super lame whenever you do that. That would be a fun little thing. Okay. But I still hear its voice in my ear, telling me Baptiste took me in out of pity, telling me it's only a matter of time before people realize how little I've accomplished. Yeah. That's... imposter syndrome. Yeah, it's rough. Hold that thought. Did you see? I saw the celery. It's right over there. Go get it! Wait, no. Celeries are notorious for setting up ambushes. They are? I can't keep you safe and take it down at the same time. But that's okay. We did some great recon, and I'm marked my map. One of the guild trackers will be able to find the creature's lair from here. Then won't the tracker get all the glory? Maybe. But I almost forgot. It's not about who gets the credit. It's about getting the job done. It's still a win, right? We can chat more while we head back. The sooner we send a hunter out here, the better. Because, I don't know about you, I don't want any more dead pixies on my conscience. Mint is so eager to level up, and she's putting in the hours. At this point, I think her fixation on finding a legendary weapon is actually holding her back. Can I find a way to help her move forward? unlock mint level 10 expires never. 2 superior potions, no. Yeah, that'll be easy. Definitely want to do that. So let's send Mint out on adventure. Assuming I got all the potions. I think I crafted some new ones to like replace all the ones I've been using lately. Shadow. Don't need that strong of a fire tonic. One will do. Oh, 12, but that's fine. Curse. Definitely need some more mana. Like this adventure is just crazy with how much potions you need. I know I said that before, but it's like, damn. Okay, so it's 15 damage from these guys. Would it be better just to use like a masterwork level health potion? Or did I sell those? Yeah, these are superior. Alright, let's see how we are with the superior level. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, actually, yeah, it might be enough. In fact, we won't actually need this fire one. So, take that out. No. Hey, I already got the speed potions anyway. So let's just go ahead and throw that on there. Why not? Thought I had some masterwork potion, stamina potions, but I think I'm aging them right now. Multi-level, extra loot from any monsters or hazard. Alright, and because of that, it will only take one time, so she'll be back in the morning. Oh, no, I already got, went to Saffron. Meant to click on, Quinn. And I believe I have, yeah, crater ingredients cost less, so I'll buy some crater ingredients while we're here. Oh, like I said, I think at this point we're probably just going to speed to the end. These are pretty good. Might as well just buy them up since they're cheap. And Crater's like one of the higher level zones anyway, so it's all good ingredients. Oh, definitely these. Here's like one of my main ones. These are useful too, especially for making like health tonics or health potions. I mean, these are good. All right, I'll just get those. I think that's about it for now. Oh, right. I forgot to pay for new quest for Baptiste. Yeah, I already got all these, but sure. I got the money, so I might as well spend it to get the 100% bonus. Yes, look, we're still over 100. Alright, so we'll just head back to the shop. This will be a multi-day episode. The snoring doesn't even bother me anymore. Damn. Increased value for curse cures, increased value for radiation tonic, magical wasteland has stronger monsters and better loot. Ore ingredients cost more. Mineral ingredients cost more. Essence ingredients cost less. Magical wasteland has weaker monsters, decreased loot drops. 5 days until you face Robin. I can scarcely believe it's upon us. So let's get our brews. Oh, that's our new slot. I was like, what is there an empty barrel just sitting there? Could have sworn I... But yeah, that's the new one. Don't even have... Yep, okay. So there's the achievement popped. Not going to get all the achievements in this run. Some of them were crazy, like get like max relationship with like 8 characters in a single run. Maybe if I play this game again in the future, like I'll probably try to go for that one. Okay, and that Seeking Potion is better than my current one. Or that's the one I'm planning to use for the competition, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, 4-star, and it's been aged. Perfect. 4-star in age, 3-star in age. So like we might try to get some higher level ones if we can. That have like don't have these negative traits on them, but I think that's pretty good, honestly, if we get some good cards. Let's go to the garden, get those things. Just kind of throwing some in here. Damn. Then for this one, what do we got that's high in like the E level Magamins? Not a lot. E seems like it's like a harder one to come across compared to some of the other. There we go. That works. Some more red, so throw that in there, another one in there. There we go. Okay, so let's turn in our custom orders. Mint first. She takes priority over everything else. dousing, silence. Now for this one, I believe I just need to get... I'm gonna get a brew going, but I think I can get it with just a Roxanne enhancement. Just in case she's not going to offer me the right one, I'll just go ahead and make it myself. But yeah, so that one was for... Pretty sure I did the curse. Curse Cure, Seeking Enhancer, and Radiation Tonic. Yeah, so this Radiation Tonic because it just needs Superior, right? Yeah. So we just need the good smell trait on this one, and it'll meet the... This one needs good smell and good hearing. And then that meets the requirements. So I'm going to try to make a Curse Cure that has the good hearing. Just in case I can't get it. Curse. So we need everything except for visual. And we're not going to worry too much about smell because we need smell with the Radiation Tonic anyway. I mean, honestly, part of me is wondering, like, why am I even bothering? You know what? Yeah. Why should I bother? Let's just go. We'll see if Roxanne has the enhancement we need. And if not, then whatever. Who cares? We just want to rank up with Mitt. That's like all we really want to do at this point. Some really good ingredients. Pure mana. Well, she likes it. Rank up. Here we go. We'll get max rank with Mint. So I owe you an apology and a thank you. Basically, I should probably throw a whole parade in your honor at this point. And because of the speed potions, it was nothing. I just want to provide you with an edge out there, an edge that was handcrafted with love just for you. No legendary weapons required, and no thanks necessary. As for the apology, what would you even be sorry about? All the wallowing, self-pity's not a good look on an aspiring hero. Now, I can agree, in the case of an aspiring hero who's accomplished as much as you have. Thanks, but I don't know if I've accomplished all that much yet. Sure you have. Think about it. In your quest for an artifact, you forged ahead where other heroes feared to tread. You vanquished monsters, confronted dragons, solved riddles, navigated mazes, scaled mountains, and I have it on good authority you did all this while saving a lot of pirates from a lot of trees. Sylvia, I think you're determined to make me blush so hard my head bursts into flames. Can we sneak out of here? I don't want any witnesses around when I combust. The weather is pleasant down by the water, and children frolic in the surf. But it's obvious to Sylvia and Mint's eyes are drawn to the Kraken skull sitting ominously in the shallows. Good view of the Kraken skull from here. Yeah, as trophies go, it's hard to beat. Heroes are always comparing trophies, you know. We all want tangible proof of what we've accomplished. That was sort of my whole thing with wanting a legendary weapon. I wanted something I could point to and say, see, I'm worthy. I'm surrounded by people I idolize, Sylvia. The imposter syndrome is real. You might not have found your weapon, but you proved yourself worthy along the way. Right now, hearing you say that, I believe it. But will I believe it tomorrow? Will I believe in the next time a monster gets the drop on me, or I trigger a trap, or I oversleep? Believing in yourself is hard. It takes work, daily active work. Funny, it's easy for me to believe in you. Don't believe in yourself, believe in the me who believes in you. It's about the easiest thing in the world. Sylvia, I don't know what I'd ever did to deserve a girlfriend like you. But in this case, I'm not going to waste time questioning if I'm worthy. I'm just going to thank my lucky stars that we found each other. I want to make sure to show you how I feel every single day. Show me, hero, are you afraid? When you're around Sylvia, I'm fearless. Fortitude. Reach max relationship level with Mint. And there's the achievement pop. Alright, so... did we do another adventure just for the hell of it? Oh wow, they are stronger. Might not actually be able to do this. Superior. Superior. Masterwork. Oh, I used up my last of my tolerance potions? I thought I had some left. Oh, there's one. Okay, so actually do have to use our good potions here. So Thunder Tonic. Petrification, Ice. Oh, I don't think I have a Masterwork Curse Gear. Yep, Superior is the highest I got. Alright, so fortunately I can't do this adventure. Oh well. So at this point, I think I might just do what I said before and just basically click end day until we get to the competition. We could obviously rank up with some other characters, but highest we probably get is like, I think Mudtuck's the next closest, and he's at like 5 or 6. Blackwood Wall. Yeah, so let's rank up with a couple characters, get some new cards that we could use in the competition. I knew you'd be back. I know why you're sticking around too. I'm very good at reading all 6 human emotional states: angry, sad, sleepy, hungry, dopey, and envious. That look of plaintive need says it all. You obviously want to be a blood brother. Sign me up. I'll be a blood brother. That's what I like to hear. But I'm afraid that's going to be a hard pass from us. What? How come? We don't let just anybody into our crew. That's how you get fleas. But we'll keep an eye on you. Maybe you've got what it takes. I don't know. I'll prove myself, whatever it takes. Salt and pepper will remember that. Only if you write it down, though. Everybody in our crew has a role, you know. I'm the quartermaster. I make sure we've got enough of what we need, plus surplus to sell for a tidy profit. Sounds important. No lot. This lousy gang of miscreants might seem civilized, but take away their fresh milk and see how long they've got before they go totally feral. Pepper, obviously, is the captain. Nothing happens without his say-so. I didn't realize Pepper was the captain. Salt seems kind of the bossier one, so I figured Salt was the captain. He's the scourge of the seas, rules with an iron paw, cross him at your peril, etc. I have been known to play with my prey. He also plays with his friends and family. You never really know where you stand. The one thing we've all got in common is we bring the shock and awe. It's the only way to make sure you get what's yours in this crazy world. Good cop, bad cop. Raise interest by 20, apply shocked for 2 turns. Not sure it's worth it for that cost. Oh, damn it, I accidentally skipped it. Do it then. Show him your claws. Yeah, for three patients, I don't know if that's worth it. It could, I mean, for the competition it might work, since there's plenty of patients to go around. Oh wow, we can actually do multiple ranks up. So that does confirm you can just build up relationship over time and then just rush the rank ups all at once. That might be how you can get multiple, like, maxed out relationships in a single run. That's good to know. Come on, do you got the... I think I need... Crap, it was... sound and... smell? That one, wasn't it? Yeah, so that one just needs smell. That one needs smell and sound. Taste, sound, and sensation. Visuals and sound. Alright, so don't have what we need. That's fine. Let's see if we can get rank up with Mugtuck, because like I said, I believe he's my next highest ranked. And his cards are pretty good. Not quite. Gift. I actually don't know if, like, the higher value gives you more. I'll give him this one just because it's high value and I got a lot of them. Not quite. Just a one-time one. That's fine. Sylvia pushes herself to lift just a bit more than before. She's able to complete 10 reps of weight labeled small cat before her arms give out. I've lifted a cat pirate or two in my day. They like to perch upon broad shoulders such as these. Still not enough to rank up. Okay, so who else can we rank up with? And we know we got Baptiste. At this point, we're just collecting cards. Thanks for tagging along, Sylvia. I'm in the mood to perform some music. And a little help could go a long way. You mean, like, backing vocals? Is this my big break? I've got the singing covered, but I'm hoping you can hold a tin can and collect any tips that come in. I would just leave my guitar case open, but it's developed a taste for small change and small dogs. As it strums a chord, then launches into one of her most popular ballads. I don't know. I guess it's better than just getting like a... What was that joke from The Simpsons where like Homer gives Lisa like a jug and she starts blowing into it and then when she stops it's like, Lisa, you never stop in the middle of a hoedown. It tells the tale of Robin, the pine-sized squire who survived the Heroes Guild battle with Maven, Witch Queen of Rafta. Robin was brave, and though he was tiny, he kicked that old hag direct in her hiney. Sylvia's heard this song dozens of times before, but hearing it live is an entirely different experience. I do like the background music in this one. It's really nice. People of Rafta evidently agree. Many of them stop to listen, others keep walking, but bop along with the melody as they go. As one man drops a coin into Sylvia's tin, he remarked how the singer sounds almost as good as Zidriel herself. How'd we do? I think they liked it. They always do, which is too bad. Because I hate that song, Sylvia. It's seriously bad. Wait, really? What's one of your big hits? That means it's popular. It doesn't mean it's good. The melody is fine, but the lyrics are juvenile and frankly a bit sexist. The guy who wrote it didn't even get the historical details right. According to Robin's own account, he survived by being well clear of the blast zone. He was just there to carry everybody's gear and he hid behind a tree during the fight. But I guess that doesn't rhyme with tiny, so I guess that confirms that Zidril doesn't write her own songs. You really do hate that song. Well, I know how the sausage is made. Most of the rah-rah hero ballads are the same. Propaganda masquerading as a history lesson, written by guys who know a lot less about it than they'd like to pretend. But they're crowd pleasers, so what am I going to do about it? Stop performing them. Couldn't you take them out of the rotation and play the songs you actually like? Well, as a performer, it's not so much about what I like, is it? If you think about it, you and I, we're both in the business of pleasing other people. And if my audience, my customers, find comfort in the familiar, I can't fault it. Crowded Market Street just isn't the place to drop a new single. But give people a familiar chorus they can hum along with, and they'll be more receptive to whatever else you have to say. Yeah, I mean, usually you could tell when like a artist has put a lot of work and effort into something. And it usually reflects in the final product, even if it might not be like a big crowd pleaser. Chorus. Raise interest by 5 for each time this card has been played during the current transaction. That could be interesting. I'm just surprised to learn that you're so beholden to your audience. I thought you'd have a lot more freedom. Funny, I thought so too. And listen, I can't complain. I've had a dream career so far, but I'm getting older, and I'm realizing all the little compromises I made along the way. They have a way of adding up. Do you know I used to write my own stuff? Songwriting is what drew me into this industry to begin with. I spent my preteen years barricaded away in my bedroom trying to put my messy adolescent emotions into song. Bet you were adorable. Little Zid and her big feelings. You know, I broke some hearts in my day, but I grew out of that mostly. And I just realized I just had Sylvia flirt with someone else after she just like had her big emotional moment with her girlfriend. Whoops. I also wrote some pretty terrible songs, actually. They were honest, though. There's value in that. But then came the managers and the focus groups and the ready-made hit machine, and soon I was too busy to put pen to paper. I'm still too busy. Even now, I'm just on this little sabbatical of mine. Well, you know what they say. If you wait till you're ready, it'll never happen. Yeah, you might have a point there. I would at least try to set time aside for writing. Stretch those old muscles, if nothing else. But for now, I gotta swallow my opinions and crank out another popular ballad. Let's fill that tin can with coins, yeah? I know, local soup kitchen in need of more than a few loose coppers. I do really like Zid, though. Like, if I was to do another playthrough, I'd probably prioritize Zid and go for, like, a relationship with her. I don't know, who do you want to rank up with, Baptiste or Roxanne? Or maybe someone else. I think I can rank up with Roxanne. It's hot down here. Yes, it took some doing, but I finally got the temperature up to the proper range. There's a frost enchantment keeping the lava's heat in check. I deactivated it, then threw on some kindling for good measure. I like the heat. Like most demons, I grew up underground. Just be careful not to burn the place down, please. I suppose I could avoid that, but it's hardly fair that you keep amending the terms of our arrangement. I think don't set my house on fire is pretty reasonable request. Yeah, I mean, Sylvia's kind of the landlord. Of course you're right. Yeah, Roxanne, you're just a tenant. Like, you're paying... Actually, is she even paying rent? Truly, Sylvia, you're a font of wisdom without equal. And you're laying it on a little thick. Sometimes pandering is the best way to steer a conversation in your favor. Dignity be damned. Pander, raise interest by 24. Apply self-hatred for 2 turns. Increase stress by 3 at the start of Sylvia's turn. So it's definitely high risk, high reward type thing. Who has time for dignity anyway? Wield the power responsibly, dear protege. Now, as toasty as it is here, I find myself in need of more kindling. Care to come along? So for the chorus one's the only one I think I would actually use in the competition. I guess I might use Roxanne's too. There's bound to be abundant driftwood along the shore. I assume we'd be buying kindling from a vendor. I know this one druid. There are some things you must do yourself. Roxanne takes a piece of driftwood from the sand. She pulls it close, as if sniffing it. Sylvia can just make out the sound of Roxanne whispering in an unfamiliar language. Was that a spell? It's a ritual, not a magical one. I don't mean to be secretive, but I tend to be private about my heritage. You could say I'm still working out exactly what it means to be a demon living on the surface. Suffice to say, there's a ritualistic significance to gathering a fuel for the hearth. So please keep your eye out for more driftwood, but allow me to carry it all myself. Whatever you say. I want to respect your traditions, particularly the traditions that save you from manual labor. I'm only teasing. I appreciate you taking this seriously. And every demon carries their own kindling during the Week of 1,000 Pyres. Tell me more. I'm not familiar with the Week of 1,000 Pyres. It's a time of great importance to my people. You see, demons didn't always live below ground. Long ago, we called the surface home, until generations of conflict finally forced my ancestors to flee their homes. They left everything behind and undertook a great migration, but still, that wasn't enough to satisfy their oppressors. The exiles were pursued by their enemies. Ultimately, they were backed against a mountain range. Things looked dire. Lightning pyres from their fallen. The exiles despaired for the future of demonkind. Then, in the light of those many pyres, something was illuminated in the seemingly endless rock of the mountains. It was a cavern. A cavern that led to a vast network of underground tunnels. More than that, it was a salvation. We lived underground ever since, and 1 week each year we keep our hearths blazing in memory of those who came before. It's a beautiful story, and so sad. Can't believe I never heard it before. They say history is written by the victors, but I found survivors tell the more compelling tales. Thank you for allowing me to share mine. I'm far from home, Sylvia. To my knowledge, I'm the only demon on this entire landmass. It's not my nature to feel lonely, but when demonic holidays like this roll around, I think of the people I've left behind. I think of my family. I'm glad not to be entirely alone here. Right upstairs if you ever need me. After all, I miss my family too. We had this holiday tradition where we'd all wear blindfolds and touch gross stuff. Good times. I've lived among humans for years, and you still managed to baffle me. Thanks all the same. I'm not sure I realized how much this particular holiday meant to me until just now. It's not altogether irritating to be sharing it with you. That's definitely an interesting little dialogue thing. Roxanne actually having like a kind of an emotional moment and like a moment of vulnerability that was really not expected, to be honest. Alright, so head back to the store. Yeah. Was that intentional? Did the game like bug out there? Alright, let's take a look at these new cards. Oh, you had 4 of these? Okay, so let's... I think we'll actually, for the competition, I think it makes sense to take out Frosty the Squirrel. It's kind of, its usefulness kind of seems to come in the fact that it lasts for like a long period of time for when it comes to, what was this? Totally lost my train of thought. Alright, so let's take out the shield cards. We'll have Bravado instead. That will kind of play the same role. Craftsmanship, Blitz, Elevator Pitch, Scheme, Sleight of Hand. We'll take out 1, press the attack, and then add Craftsmanship instead. Well, can't get that custom order anymore. Oh well. What was that new wall I just got? Black wood wall. Ooh. Oh. Definitely want to stick with that one. Looks way cooler. Damn, the shop's just looking awesome now. Okay. So like I said, I think what we're going to do... We'll make a save file there. I think what we'll do is we'll, like, let's say... What I said earlier was we're just going to hit the end day button till we get to the competition. And if we don't beat it... Radiation tonic, okay. Curse cure, sure. Oswald? Masterworks 2, they're not fooling around, not a bit. Oswald, hello. So yeah, basically I was going to say, like, I made the save just in case I lose the competition, I can go back to the... And I have a few days to prepare. What else? Need to be ready. What am I missing? Think. Oswald, what in the world are you doing? Ah, Sylvia, I thought you were still asleep. Yeah, I totally was. I was having a real nice dream, too. You were in it. Only you've been transmogrified into a big bowl of ramen. Your subconscious isn't exactly subtle, is it? Neither are you. It was the sound of your talons pacing up and down the counter that woke me up. You want to talk about whatever's bothering you? It's nothing. It's... Well, I suppose I'm anxious. We're so close, Sylvia. So close to winning. So close to restoring my proper form. If you win that grand prize, I'll have arms again. Fingers. I scarcely know what I'll do first. How about mopping? Could the answer be mopping? You act as if I'm some freeloader. It's not my fault these wings aren't made for manual labor. But so you know, it's been an honor, Sylvia. The sheer existential horror of being forced to live as a bird notwithstanding, I'm happy to have had this chance to get to know you, to work alongside you. I know I've no right to say it, but I'm so very proud. Wow, that's actually really nice to hear. And to be honest, I feel the same. I mean, they told me you were dead. I thought I lost you before I ever got to know you. I feel really fortunate that we've had this time together. Dear niece, it warms my heart to hear. Just be clear, though. No, this is getting you out of mopping. Day one. I told you myself I wasn't going to cry. Or I told myself I wasn't going to cry. Taught her everything I can. It's up to her now. Yeah. We're just going to speed run through this. Can I get the placement right? No, gotta be over. Robin is playing for keeps, but so are we. Day 48. It's gotta be some more dialogue on day 49, I'm guessing. The end is nigh. Will you be ready for your showdown? Tell me you will be. It's like I could make a better potion, but why would I do that? I'm as excited as a kitten on Potionomics Eve. One day before the competition. Alright, get one more dialogue option? Or dialogue piece? This is it. Tomorrow's the big day. Victory is within our grasp. Come out ahead in that competition and you'll be free of debt, and I'll be free of feathers. Assuming you haven't decided to accept Robin's offer, of course, to throw the match, to take the money and leave me in the lurch. Which is an absurd idea. I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, right? Relax, Oswald. We're in this together. And there's no turning back now. Such resilience. If I'm honest, I find it fascinating. What's the secret of your resolve, Sylvia, in the face of so much adversity? What makes you tick? Well, right at this very moment, I'm holding out for an apology. From me, you mean? You know, I suppose I do owe you an apology of sorts. It was wrong of me to suggest you would forfeit, to offer you a deal like I did. It's much better for things to play out this way. Much better for the town to see me win against an opponent who's putting up a fight. It will make my victory all the more glorious. Yeah, totally. Unless you lose, of course. You really think you have a chance tomorrow? You really, truly believe it? Tell me then, Sylvia, what exactly are you basing such confidence? Well, that's easy. I've worked hard over the last 5 weeks. I've focused on my craft. 5 weeks? It's been 50 days. I guess weeks are 10 days in this world. And I'm learning from the people around me. And among the many things I've learned is this: I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself, and my friends believe in me too. I'm not gonna... they're gonna force a laugh. I don't see what's so funny. Do you listen to yourself? You're going to beat me? Me? With high self-esteem and the power of friendship? Yeah, come on, this isn't some cheesy shonen anime. You don't seem to realize that we're operating in completely different leagues here. Yeah, sure. That's what my last 4 competitors thought, too. Alright, Sylvia. Fair enough. Maybe I ought not underestimate you, but if you're right, if through some miracle things don't go my way in this competition, I have a trump card prepared. One you'll never see coming. What's that supposed to mean? It means tomorrow has only one possible outcome. So if you have as much riding on this contest as you claim, well, you might want to spend these next hours putting your affairs in order. What a tool. Didn't I say so from the start? He's just trying to psych us out, same as all the others did. We should focus on what matters. Just think, if everything goes the way it should, you'll be human again this time tomorrow. And that's a debt I'll never be able to repay. But don't do this for me, Sylvia. Do it for yourself. You've come so far in such a short time, so get out there and show this town what you can do. And the real question was, am I being overconfident by skipping 4 days of prep? It's the moment we've all been waiting for! 2 giants of the local industry, 2 masters of the craft, but only one can be crowned our winner. Only one can take home the grand prize. Let's meet our stars. Taking the first podium today is a man so regal he puts the king in potion making. He survived the worst this world could throw at him, and he came out on the other side with a smile on his face. And don't even get me started about those dimples. I'm talking, of course, about Robin. That's very kind, but if we can move this along. Podium number 2 is a woman who knows a thing or two about adversity herself. She arrived on our shore with a little more than the clothes on her back and a dream. In a matter of weeks, she's transformed her uncle's ramshackle potion shop into a reasonably successful ramshackle potion shop. Let's hear it. 3 cheers for Sylvia! I respect you a lot, actually. But this doesn't have to get personal. Sorry, kid. They say you should never meet your idols. You're about to learn why. Tensions appear high. Don't make me come down there, kids. Wait, scratch that. It would be my honor to share the stage with those 2 titanic tycoons. Ta-da! It's me, Baptiste. From this vantage, I'll be better able to facilitate this contest. Now I have a deep and abiding respect for each of the contestants, and no shortage of experience where potions are concerned. However, it's not me our competitors must impress. Today, it is the people of Rafta who will determine the winner of this critical contest. And who better, for it's their patronage and their precious coins that these contestants covet. This morning, I'm here simply to act as the voice of the people. Count on me to interpret the crowd's enthusiasm or lack thereof. In other words, audience, if you see something you like, make some noise. The outcome is a foregone conclusion. I know it. This crowd knows it. And Maine knows it most of all. To that, I can only say, let the battle begin. It's an old family recipe. The family in question is the ancient line of monarch magi whose mastery of forbidden arts ended in the Second Dark Age. Consider me wowed. Am I right to be impressed? With something like that, you have some fans here today. That's gonna be tough to beat. Yeah, we are a bit short. I might have should have prepared a little more. As leader of the Heroes Guild, you'll recognize how precious this potion really is. It may in fact be true, however, and this is of masterwork quality, no less. What does the audience say? Is this a hit? A fair assessment as far as I can tell, but I'm sure you have more to say about it. Yeah, let's review. We're going to have to really rely on the deck here. Like, my game plan is lots of draw cards and lots of low-cost cards. I think these cores might be a big part of it. Bravado and craftsmanship should really help out a lot, too. And maybe I'll take out a Captivate and do another press the attack. The closing card is going to be really important because of how many flaws this potion has. Maybe I should have taken some shield cards. Yeah, we're going to be taking a lot of stress. She has a scrappy indie vibe, but wouldn't you rather stick with the pro? Alright. Bravado. Start our drawing. Alright, here we go. Truly, this is the worst of all possible worlds. Alright, sleight of hand should... I mean, it'll take off all those negative traits, and it'll add 5%. There we go! Hell yeah. You have the better potion, Sylvia. Who's the underdog now? Celebrating already. Rookie mistake. It's time I showed you the error of your ways. No thanks are necessary for the lesson. I'm going to enjoy this. Okay. Still, though, the amount of stress I took, it's not good. She'll live a long life free of jinxes, hexes, and ingrown toenails. If it's good enough for Mother, If it's good enough for Mother, it's got to be worth something. I suppose our audience will be the judge of that. What do you say? 36. No paltry sum. Oof. It's instantly identifiable, that's for sure. And the closer I look, the more impressive it appears. Yeah. We're going to need some more defense. So let's take... We don't need Captivate. Add some stress removal. And add Reinforce. Craftsmanship, Bravado, Chorus. Press the attack. Blitz. Blitz doesn't really work with our strategy here. Casual Conversation can actually work really well because of how much patience they have. Still, we're going to take a lot of stress here. Ooh, 52. All right. We might be screwed here. But if we get some draw cards, I think we can turn it around. Oh no! Well, this is it. Damn! Okay, so we're not out though. That's good to know. Okay. This is a unique take on the formula as devised by the Witch Queen of Rafta herself, Maven. Maven, you say? She was bad news. She would thank you for the compliment, and she would tell you that of every potion maker living today, only I have the skill to bring her vision to fruition. A bold assertion, but does the audience agree? 3750, okay. That should force my competitor to finally recognize she's out of her depth. Seeking a masterwork potion, look no further. I see what you did there. I can't find any fault with this whatsoever. Alas, it's out of my hands, so let's seek an answer from the audience, shall we? Something to be proud of, certainly. It isn't enough to win, but the people will hear your case for it if you have a case to make. Okay. So if we're back at 0, let's take Meditate out. Castle Conversation, I think that will be really good with how much patience I have. We got Reinforce and Craftsmanship. Maybe mulligan. We can take some stress. If we can get it like another killer combo like we did last time, this will be pretty easy. Alright, first chorus. That's good. Oh, it's already... Damn. We're witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is... It's Sylvia! I did it! I did it! I won! But no, Hey, don't feel bad. You did a great job. Shake on it. I will say, The main factor for that was the stress. I was not expecting such high levels of stress every turn, like 10 and 15. Yeah, but anyway. That aside, looks like, what do we have is Robin doing his villainous breakdown? Yes, evil cackle. Robin? What is happening right now? You think you're surprised? Okay, I wasn't going to say anything, but I was going to say, like, I was thinking, like, if Oswald got turned into an owl, then maybe Robin's lizard is actually like somebody. I prepared for this outcome, but I never really thought you would come to this. Or what'd you do to Robin? Let me guess, that's Maven, right? Haven't you figured it out by now? Robin is no more than a marionette, a pretty puppet that has allowed me to live among you unsuspected. I am the true power here, the rightful mistress of all I survey. I am Maven. Maven? Maven the Witch Queen? You're alive? And you're a lizard. I didn't realize you were a lizard. What a twist! Hold on to your seats, everybody, or else proceed swiftly to the nearest exit. Laugh it up, fools. This scaly semblance is only temporary. The world has long thought me dead, but I survived, and the time is nigh for my glorious return. I shall take back all that is rightfully mine, starting with this restoration of my true and proper form. I still don't understand what happened to you. The band of idiotic heroes, the one who came here to slay me, they botched the job, but the dolts managed to blow up my laboratory in the attempt. The resulting explosion irradiated this island, and I was changed into this. Lucky for me, Squire Boy was there. My powers are limited in my current undignified state, but they were more than sufficient to take control of him. I seized his mind on that day, and I've rarely let him go since. No one questioned the feel-good story of the boy who triumphed over the wicked Witch Queen, nor did they bat an eye at his harmless little pet. Been hiding in plain sight all along? What a trial it has been, steering Robin around, making him smile and wave and fraternize. I amassed power and wealth, but slowly, too slowly. Then Baptiste goons managed to procure a sample of Maven Bloom, perhaps the last of its kind. Once I get my hands on it, once I have my cure, my long exile will at last be over, and I won't have to tolerate you halfwits anymore. I was wondering, like, what reason would Robin have to try and force Sylvia to, like, out of the competition? Like, I kind of got the idea that, okay, yeah, he's not as nice as he seems, but, you know, I guess that makes sense. You know, you realize this halfwit just beat you pretty resoundingly. Yes, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Fortunately, I have a backup plan. My mental magics aren't what they used to be, but over the years, every 1 ounce of power I could spare has gone into this crystal. I've saved enough energy to change the outcome of our little contest by forcing you to see things my way. Prepare to forfeit, Sylvia. In another moment, it will be literally the only thing on your mind. Well, great, not totally screwed. Except, ever since coming to Rafa, I've faced off against one blowhard after another, and I've always come out on top. I don't have mind control magic or a mystic gem, but all the same, these days, changing people's minds is what I do. So how do I convince Maven not to zap me? I guess I can't win. I don't have a chance. Since you're a no-good cheater with bad breath, I know what you're trying to do. It will work. I won't be dissuaded by your petty taunts, nor by pathetic appeals for fairness. No surprise there. I mean, you've been trying to cheat all along, haven't you? Sylvia shows no sign of backing down. Someone passed the popcorn. You tried to steal the Maven Bloom from the guild hall. You tried to bribe me into forfeiting. And when you realized you couldn't buy or steal your way out of facing me today, you showed up with a magical trump card. It's obvious what all that adds up to, Maven. You're afraid of me. Oh, snap! I think you've been afraid of me since that very first competition. Explains why you've been dropping in on me. That's absurd. Me? Afraid of you? I dropped in on you out of a sense of morbid curiosity. Honestly, the sight of you in that little that sad little slantwise shop. I couldn't fathom how you managed to make it as far as you did. I thought you must have some secret, some trick. My only secret is hard work and a willingness to learn. I mean, sure, my shop isn't much to look at to begin with. We call those humble origins. I'm proud of where I'm from and what I accomplished. You can steal this contest, but you can't take that away from me. Can't I, though? But I suppose you have a point, Sylvia. Forcing you to forfeit now, that would be a hollow victory. I deserve more. I deserve to crush my foe, to leave no doubt in anyone's mind about my superiority. Alright then, have it your way. I shall leave your mind, such as it is, untouched. But the rest of the cattle assembled here today, they're about to forget all about your so-called victory. Let's try this one more time. The universe cannot abide a tie, neither can our audience. There must be a round 3. That's more like it. Round 3? We already did round 3. You know what? Fine. If that's the way you want it, bring it on. Determined to rally, are you? Rafta is still rooting for its harmless, handsome hometown hero. Alliteration it is. Then ready V for round 3. So we're caught in a time loop? It's at the same valuation. We're seeking a seeking enhancer, and that's what you've delivered. I can't find any fault in it whatsoever. It isn't enough to win, but the people will hear your case for it if you've a case to make. Conversation, mulligan, reinforce. Let's take the mulligan out. Hand scheme, elevator pitch, press the attack, horse, bravado, craftsmanship, reinforce. We'll go with this. They actually changed the portrait, so it's Maven instead of Robin. Right, we got our first course. Oh, that's all we needed. We're witnessing history unfold before our eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia. Rafta's got a new queen of potions, and it's me. No, no, no! So that's it. It's kind of anticlimactic. Just go back and do it again. How did this happen? I suppose if I won both of the first rounds, it would have forced a round 3 anyway. So it's kind of... But, alright. Feels just as good the second time around. You want me to beat you again? Because I could do this all day. This is intolerable, unthinkable. In my prime, I could have reduced you to a smear of smoldering ash with a wave of my hand. I could have forced the crowd to tear you to pieces while chanting my name. But now it's all I can do to retain some control over this single vessel. Without him, I can't scratch my own nose. These stubby, scaly arms, they're worthless. Without that ingredient, this is how I will remain. I mean, I got a garden that duplicates ingredients. I could literally give it the second one. Though probably shouldn't give it to like the literal villain. Hey, listen, it's not all bad. I can plant a cutting, grow a new flower. You can try again when it blooms in 10 years or so. Now, to have fallen so far, my dreams of conquest shall go unrealized, and my potions will be known far and wide as second best. Is it over? Did we win? Shh, now we're going home. We can get ice cream on the way. Okay. You've won today, Sylvia, but you'd better watch your back. I don't know how I feel about this. The villain still gets away. They, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. Did anybody catch all that? Because I'm pretty sure I just saved Rafta from eventual return of a power-mad sorceress, no? Oh well, I saved my shop, I saved my uncle. I really did it, I won! Victory! I could get used to this feeling. It wasn't always easy, but we pulled it off in the end, didn't we? It's kind of you to say we, but it's obvious who the true victor is. You're amazing, Sylvia, and the best thing I did was know when to get out of your way. If you say so, I'm glad I didn't have to do this alone. It's meant the world to me to have my Uncle Oswald by my side. Yes. Softy. You ready to slip into something less feathery? Because I've just finished brewing a potion that I think you're going to like. Sylvia, I couldn't make it to the tournament, but I heard the outcome. It appears you've accomplished all you set out to do. I owe you congratulations, and you owe me the remaining balance. It's all here, every beautiful copper of it. The most satisfying outcome. I don't know, spending on ramen might have been a little more satisfying. Excellent. Now, as per our agreement, you have been released from your contract. This property is paid off in full and belongs entirely to you. And honestly, it's still a pretty good outcome. Like, debt-free. She's put a lot of, like, money into the shop, so she can make a lot now. Like, I mean, how much I was able to make in just a single day. That's it? I'm free now? As promised, I live by the letter of my contract, Sylvia. Which is why my business is not yet concluded here. Is it, Oswald? You know? The possibility never even occurred to me until an owl was spotted doing Sylvia's paperwork at the licensing bureau. An owl couldn't help himself from boasting about Sylvia's progress with familial pride in his voice. Very nearly got away with it. He did get away with it. It doesn't matter if you figured out we already paid you back. Nevertheless, Oswald's dereliction was an outrageous violation of terms. There are consequences to that, rather severe consequences, as you'll remember from our fine print. Oh dear. That's it then, isn't it? This is the end. It is. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye. Now hold on. You can't just... Sylvia, my girl. Let it go. I won't allow you to put yourself in harm's way for me. Not again. I'm so proud of you. You've accomplished incredible things. I'm going to do something incredible, alright? Just watch me. Helen, let's make a deal. I'm listening. You're so sure of your abilities, but Oswald tricked you. He was hiding right under your nose. My abilities weren't at fault. The transmogrification distorted the shape and scent of his soul. And what's to stop someone else from using the same trick? When word gets out about this, and it will, believe me, everyone owes you as much as a phone call will be embracing their wild side. I sense a butt coming. Takes one to know one. Ha! It so happens I've just finished brewing the one and only antidote for transmogrification. And that potion is gone. It's gone forever. And it might be the only way you can ensure no one else slips through your grasp. That potion can be yours for a price. I think I already know what price you're asking, but I'm in the mood to haggle. Open like a pro. Show your expertise. With this potion in hand, you can send a message to your clients. They'll know that changing shape won't keep them from your clutches. Ingredient needed to brew this potion is gone, maybe forever. You'll never have an opportunity like this again. Going once, going twice. Very well, Sylvia. You have yourself a deal. What difference a few weeks makes? Your skill is undeniable. I almost think you went easy on me. Absolutely not. I like you, Sylvia, but I don't let sentiment creep in on business decisions. Executing Oswald's contract to the letter is good for business, however. Leveraging his fate to get my hands on this potion is better for business. It's as simple as that. Brutal, but I get it. It's a brutal world, but you're well on your way, and if I might humbly suggest it, someday in the future you might find yourself in need of an influx of capital on that day. Call on me. I'll keep a contract handy just in case. She's gone. She really left. Sylvia, you saved me. I owe you twice over now. I'm beginning to think you like being indebted. But you must be disappointed that she took the cure with her. I'll learn to live with it. It's almost certainly a better fate than what Helen had in store. Then you don't want the cure? Because I got a spare. And anyway, it would be worse. I'll take feathers over scales and... What did you say? I made 2 potions. I thought I could get a nice chunk of change if I sold one to Maven. So much for that idea. I got the second potion here bottled up just for you. It's pretty small, but it should be the perfect dosage given your size. And I guarantee it doesn't taste like old cabbage. But I don't deserve you, Sylvia. I really don't. You didn't think I'd leave you hanging, did you? Who cares what I thought? Dear niece, you've made a habit of surpassing my expectations, every one of them. I couldn't have done any of this without you. We make a good team, and we're sticking together from now on, right? Let's shake on it, just as soon as I have hands again. Does that mean you're ready to get untransmogrified? Ready as I'll ever be. Bottoms up. There's some interesting side effects. This could take a while. I do really enjoy the kind of cartoony aspect of it. Dear Mom and Dad, everything's going great here in Rafta. Hey, there he is! Funny story, Oswald isn't dead, although I did almost kill him with one of my potions. Not on purpose. In all the confusion, I end up inheriting a shop anyway. He doesn't seem bitter about it, though. We're going to be partners. I can't wait for you to see what we accomplish. All my love, Sylvia. Oh. Well, that's the end. It's like, this must have been done by a different artist, like the ending here. Yeah, overall... Okay, that's pretty good. I like that one. Overall, like, yeah, this is a pretty good game. Like, clearly there was a lot of work went into, like, just everything. Like, the art, the animation, the character designs. It's just a very charming game. Like, part of me does want to, like, play it again just to, like I said, probably try to get, like, a max out relationship with a different character. So, like, this time I did Mint. Maybe next time I do, like, Zidriel or maybe Saffron. Or maybe try to get that achievement for getting, like, max rank with, like, 8 different characters. Yes, it was definitely an interesting... Thanks for playing. We hope we see you again soon. It's definitely an interesting combination of genres. Okay, just make sure here. So it doesn't seem like there's any... That was one of the things I was looking up about the game. Probably one of my big critiques of it is it doesn't seem to have any form of New Game Plus or Endless Mode. And it seems like it's a kind of game where it could really benefit from that. Like all the different cards you can get and seeing how far you can get. Seeing like what the theoretically like best deck someone could come up with. Like not me, I'm not very good at deck builders, to be honest. I like playing them, but I'm not very good at them. Yeah, overall, really liked it. I definitely interested to see like what this studio has like what their next game is going to be, whether it would be a sequel to this or just an entirely new game. So like I said, it's definitely fascinating. Like doing a business sim and then using like a card battler as kind of a way to kind of lost the train of thought there. Using a card battle to kind of represent, you know, the more vague aspect of haggling, and you know, using it to like represent, you know, like different haggling strategies. It's a really interesting idea, and like I said, the characters are really charming. The animation is really good. The art style is great. Like overall, it's a very charming game. Like I do really like it, and I do really want to see what the studio has to offer. That would be gonna be Voracious Games here. Xseed looks like they're the publisher. Yeah, overall, really enjoyed it. Just I guess, like I said, my main critique would be I would have liked to see some form of like, even like a DLC, whether paid or not. It just kind of feels like the game's just missing something. Like I said, endless mode, a new game plus, even just kind of like maybe like an extra little bonus story or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, really. I'm not a game designer, so what do I know? Yeah. Well, that will be the end of this Potionomics journey. Very happy that you joined me for this. I had a lot of fun with it, but at the same time, I also kind of felt like it was time to kind of close the book on this one. That's kind of why I was like, all right, let's get those few Steam achievements that I know I can get in this playthrough, and then just kind of make a mad dash for the end. And then, like I said, maybe in the future I'll come back and get those Steam achievements that I'm missing. But for now, I'm pretty happy with what I got. I think that was for my first playthrough, I think I did pretty well. But so we'll end it there for now. And I'll be back with something else tomorrow. And I hope to see you then. Goodbye.